So good morning. Today is Thursday, the 16th of November. It is 8 a.m. as I am recording this, and the headlines are some passing showers this morning, especially as a cold front comes through about mid-morning, which will turn our winds around from to the northwest and perhaps kind of brisk up to 20-25 miles an hour. That's working in combination with our potential tropical storm Vince that we've been talking about forever, it seems like. Well to our east and threatening Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti, but perhaps bringing us some brisk north winds and a little bit cooler temperatures. So let's get to the big board and see what's going on. We'll go first to our Photoshop, and here we see our rainfall totals for this morning. First of all, though, big shout out to Rosita's Meat Market, freshest meats on the island in French Harbor and Cox and Hull. They were the first business to come on board and support us. If you would like to do so, please contact me directly, or there's also that option at patreon.com/Roatan weather. Utila got a little bit more rain, 1/4 of an inch near the airport, 1/3 of an inch in town. And as our cold front comes through, we may see a similar amount of rain in some locations. There's our cold front. And you can see some of these clouds along the cold front. These are moving southeast. The cold front itself is moving toward us, should pass around 11 a.m. Here's our storm. It got a lot more impressive overnight. Almost you can see a little circulation here. And as it builds circulation, which the National Hurricane Center now says is 60% likely that it'll become a closed circulation low and a tropical depression, it'll bring in more brisk north winds. So this and this are cooperating to bring us our northerly winds. And here's our radar, and you can see it's not a solid line of rain. Some of us may miss this rain, but some of us may get a downpour around 11, not out of the question. Mid-morning, don't hold me to exactly 11 o'clock. I can't predict that well. Let's look at, and this is right now the radar, and it's well off Belize, about halfway between here and Belize. Let's look at the watch box. We talked a lot about what this means. This is the whole area of potential development for this storm. And it's moving this way. Almost all the forecast models say so. Let's look at the GFS this morning. And we can see it's got a pretty solid low there this morning still. And there's that little rain punch coming through 11 o'clock noon, sometime like then. And then behind it, look at that. Less rain, clearer skies. Now, the GFS and some models are trying to bring us a very weak system on Sunday morning. This wouldn't be a whole lot of rain, but it could get us a little wet on Sunday morning. But other than that, we look pretty good until here comes Thursday. And this is predicting on Thursday a pretty strong cold front coming through, giving us north winds and some heavy rains. You can even see a little red popping up there. That's a very heavy rain shower. Let's look at what the Euro has to do with this. Euro took a long time to make a low out of this storm. It's still not quite as aggressive as the GFS, but you can see the cold front coming through again. This is noontime. And it has a few showers maybe lingering into the afternoon today. And then we see this weak system coming through. This one has it. There it goes on Sunday. And maybe a little more chance of rain. When you see those light greens, that's not necessarily a whole lot to worry about. Just an isolated shower probably. But here comes the next front on Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, the Euro's not quite as ambitious. Look how it's kind of has it stalling in Yucatan. And then it has us getting just some Gulf moisture into the following weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. So we'll see which one turns out to be true. Okay, that's pretty much, let's talk about winds and the sea state. Let's see where that one is. I might have to bring it back up. So let me bring back up our wind guru. Bear with me here. I guess I had that map up and I got rid of it. So let's talk about potential seas. As we have this norther come in, we'll have, right around 20-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon. GFS says 5-foot seas. We have 3-foot seas this morning. The Euro, more like 4-foot seas is what it's saying. A little less tomorrow, 3 to 4, and then Saturday 3 to 4. And then as we get into Sunday evening and Monday, our winds start turning back to the east. We have a little lull there, and then east winds and seas on the south side, 3 to 4 feet. And there's our front for Thursday. Okay, well, that's about all I have to say. We have pretty mild low tides, and the lowest low tide is right now occurring early in the morning around 4 a.m. So not a whole lot to worry about with tides as well. All right, well, like and subscribe. Anytime you like any of our posts, it helps us with pushing us up in these metrics that make us visible to more people. So even if you can't subscribe on Patreon or give us a buy me a coffee, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are, give us a like, a thumbs up, and that really helps us out. All right, you guys, you have a good day, and we'll see you soon.